3M. Yo, my name's the Young Avell. That's Yungavelle. Shameless plug here in the corner of Roots, Miami, baby.
You got a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do. I got a YouTube channel where I talk about stuff just like this. My main premise is semen retention and how it is extremely, extremely beneficial for guys to practice. Um, huh? And no porn. Yeah, no porn is the basic. No fap, which is no masturbation, and no porn because it's extremely addicting and it really messes up your brain chemistry and retention on how when you don't release the seed, your physiology literally changes. And people all of a sudden are like, yo, what is up with you? Like, why do you feel different to be around? And me as someone like I don't really tell unless people are asking or unless I'm really close with them. It's retention. It's flowing up the life force of a man, which is semen. You float up because after a certain while, your body absorbs it again. And all those nutrients, the testosterone goes up 154% after 7 days. But a lot of guys have not gone 7 days even without releasing, dude. 7 days is extremely hard. Don't get me wrong, but it is worth it. It goes right back to that premise of long-term gratification. Short-term gratification is that I release, and then you feel the orgasm so good when you're in it, but guess what? It's gone. Just now, I just said it. Me saying, "Oh, I'm happy," it's happening, and now it's gone. Just like that, it's gone. Whereas retention, when you retain the benefits, because here's what's happening: the discipline that you're using to fight the urge, you start to not only employ that in your sexual life, you employ that in all aspects of your life. So that discipline starts to trickle out into your finances, into your ideas, into your health, into your social relationships, into your goals. So you start achieving things that were once difficult for you to achieve. And then there's this miraculous thing that happens. I don't know what it is, but I think it's life responding to you taking that hard choice and manifesting that best part of yourself. You start getting greater opportunities that come to you almost like magic. And I'm not the only one that is saying this. Like, people, everybody that's practicing retention is saying, yo, after a certain while, my days just start getting better. Your mood changes, your brain fog goes away, your you're probably gonna be the most felt in a room, and you could not even say one word. To be quiet, and you will be the most felt one in the room because of testosterone that's just emanating out of you. Very important though that you transmute that energy. You have to do stuff, which is why all those other things start to blossom. It's like the lowest thing that a man can do, or lowest in terms of easiest thing that a man can do with the semen, bust it off in a girl. But it's so powerful that life comes from it. So if you don't do that, your little endeavors become your little babies. And the energy that you once gave to orgasm, you start putting that energy into your creations and they start growing up. Your finances, your goals, your health, your body, they start growing. Those are your children now. Well, not now, but like they're just like that. These are non physical creations funded and fueled by the same energy because your sexual energy is your creative energy. It's the same thing. So yeah, that's what I talk about on my channel. So definitely tap in, like, comment, subscribe, all that.
Y'all better do it too, cause
I
I agree with what he said, man. I practice, man. I better do it. I'll put the link for it in the descriptions for that.
Oh yeah, that'd be great, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of people benefit from just retaining, man. It changes you.
Help change the world.
Yeah, because porn is
Toxic.
horrible.
No, that's the worst, bro.
Horrible.
That's the
horrible.
worst, man.
And so many guys are afflicted by it. And it is a
It
large
actually destroys many relationships.
relationship.
Ooh. And it's the fact that I won't, I mean, everybody has their own life, but the fact that a lot of people will go out of their way to defend it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Glorify it as
yeah,
well.
like, nah. Porn doesn't do that to me.
Like,
bro,
bro,
what
on a
you
bike that had a Pornhub sticker on it.
What you mean? Yeah, like what do you mean? There's clearly, it messes with you. Back to the gratification, the instant gratification, dude. You lose that. You lose that.
It
Now
lowers,
you want, like
yes,
you're
it
always
lowers
looking
your
for the
dopamine
best.
threshold. It literally makes your days more shitty. The more that you bust off, the lower your dopamine threshold goes. Meaning, dopamine is if you guys know brain chemistry, I'm sure everybody knows dopamine. That's the part where you feel good.
Yeah.
You know, when people do ecstasy and MDMA and stuff, that their brain is getting flooded with dopamine. When you orgasm, your brain is getting flooded with dopamine. That's why you black out and feel good. But if you consistently do that over time, your brain receptors are gonna start going like this, covering up, covering up. So you're gonna be less and less sensitive. So you're gonna need more and more of said stimulus to feel something. That's why addiction happens and people are depressed. Then when you don't do that, you actually give your brain time to rewire. They say like it might need like 30 to 60 to 90 days, really 90. If you can do 90 days, no fat retention, your brain has the ability to rewire itself from all that negative short-term gratification programming. Because at the end of the day, what you're fighting is brain chemistry. And the more that you give into your cravings, your vices, the more difficult it will be for you to overcome them. But the longer you fight, the more that your brain starts to be like, all right, fuck it, I guess I can't win. Urges come less and less. Don't get me wrong, it's tough. You'll still feel urges, but they become less and less, and they're not gonna be nowhere near if you were busting off each day. And your days get better because your dopamine threshold eases out, so you can get a dopamine rush off of a nice cloud in the sky, off of a nice smile from someone, instead of not feeling shit and only getting dopamine when someone messages you new on Instagram or you watch porn. You know what I'm saying? So it is the benefits of retention. I will sing to the moon forever, even after this life. I'll talk about it like, yo, when I was a human and I figured out retention, dude, that shit was hard. Yo, I liked it. I liked it a lot. If you incarnate, make sure to do that. Yeah.
Oh, this was a dope podcast.
It was really good, really insightful conversation.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you guys for
Yeah,
hosting
yeah.
it. Shout out to the Deep Thoughts podcast, y'all. Y'all are doing it. This is amazing.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, we are, y'all. Thank
We
y'all
are
for tuning
out.
in. Take
Play
care.
any more plugins?
Anything
Yeah,
else? Anything
no?
else?
Yo, follow me on IG, even though stuff doesn't matter, but it's
Yeah.
still the Young Abel. You heard?
Follow me. I don't care, but do it if you want.
New music. I got my new project, my new track, Lone Stars, coming out Monday.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited about that. A lot of people have been asking about it, so it's finally recorded and it's out. It's gonna be out on Monday, so let's keep on progressing, man. Self-development is the key. You know, that's the real key to happiness, developing yourself.
I mean, they say if you're not growing, you're dying. Something like that. I don't know.
You got it. Something like that.
Hey.